What's up, guys? Trying out a new filter for this rant. I'm about to watch episode 15 of Riverdale. Oh my god. Like, I already know basically a little bit of what happens in this episode. BARCHIE related, filming rise related, who films Betty and Archie kissing. Cheryl Blossom, or no. I know I've been a little spoiled, unfortunately. But oh, I am so excited. Literally, I've been putting off watching this until I make my rant with it because I know this episode especially is just going to skyrocket my fangirl inner side. Like, oh my god, I'm so ready. So, let's get into the rant. Life's not an Agatha Christie novel. It's a lot messier. Forsyth, Jughead, Pendleton Jones the third. Jughead is not dead. Like, last episode and last, thing, it's like, it was really emotional. Like, I really felt like Jughead was dead. Like, it's just really emotional seeing, like, my favorite character, like, in that state. And even though he's not dead, let's be realistic, he's not. It's still just the fact that it's, like, heartbreaking to think that he could be and that he's in this state. And just seeing him, like, dead, it's just heartbreaking, especially for someone like me who just really loves Jughead. And like, even though it's not something I 100% believe, that he's dead, it's still that whole possibility of, oh my god, seeing him dead is just like real enough, like it's hard to see. So let's get into this episode. Okay, I feel like I should record me as I play the beginning of this episode because I don't know how it's gonna start. So like, let's see. It started with a quote said by Jughead, so what the fuck, bruh? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Born October 2nd, 2001, died March 18th, 2020. Jughead ain't dead, bitch. Like, nah, he ain't dead. Like, fuck, he ain't dead. But damn, way to play it. Like, shit, they really playing into him dead. Oh. Dun dun dun! The phone ring. No, but still, oh my god. Like, oh my god. Okay, let's get into the episode because it just started with Alice, FP, Jellybean, and Betty all just sitting there very quiet and like sad-like because obviously Jughead is dead. Um, so yeah. Okay, so Betty just got a phone call, and the spot at Yale that was originally going to go to Jughead is now going to go to Betty, which I'm sure is something Jughead is very happy about because he's not dead, because this is all a plan. I don't really know if these, I really don't think Betty, I mean, they have to be in on it, obviously, if he's not really dead, but they have his body, so they obviously have to be in on it, because obviously they know if it was a fake body, so if Jughead really isn't dead, either he has like some twin we don't know about that's on that slab who's dead, or they really know, like Veronica, Betty, Archie, FP, they all know what really happened, which is this is part of Jughead's plan, because we all know before he died, he had this plan set in motion that night. So this is clearly his plan, but whether people are a part of it or not is still confusing to me. Yeah, so I don't know, like, I'm still like, God, this is what's so hard about a TV show, and it's like, sometimes you can, like, see a little bit and be like, I see through you, and other times it's like, fuck, do you know this plan? Like, I feel like Jughead, he obviously told Betty, he has this plan, and does she trust him? And she's like, yeah, and then next thing you know, he's dead, and she killed him, but she didn't kill him, no one killed him, or someone killed him, what the fuck happened? Because, like, dude, if you're saying he's dead, if you have this body, if we're seeing this body, either this is all just a play, and they're all in on it, a few of them are in on it, I don't know exactly, but yeah. Also, for some reason, Alice is filming Betty. I don't really get why she's starting to film Betty, because she was filming her about the phone call, and Betty's like, Mom, do we have to? And then it cuts to now Kevin. Like, obviously this isn't for, like, a video for Jughead or for people to see. I would think not. I don't know, maybe Alice is worried that the darkness in Betty's gonna come out now that Jughead is dead, or now that she got this Yale admission because Jughead is dead. Because we know Alice knows that there's something still inside Betty, that darkness, as you've seen when she came into her room and saw the fucking mirror bashed with fucking Betty's fist. Like, she knows that something's still up with Betty, and so maybe that's why she's recording her also, to keep track of her. I don't really know yet why she's doing it, but I am intrigued as to why she's doing it. So that's definitely something I'm curious about, because you know Alice knows that something is going on with Betty, and she's gonna continue, like, getting to the bottom of it. So, which she needs to, because, like, clearly Betty has something in her that she needs to deal with, that she thought she has, but hasn't, and it's something that needs to have help. Holy shit, I feel like I'm watching a fucking ID episode. Like, okay, so now I know. Alice is making a documentary about Jughead Jones, you know, Forsyth Pendleton, you know, the third. Um, and Kevin is helping her because he's helping run the two cameras as he's filming her, obviously, in front of the sign. And she's like, he went to a party that night in the woods, and unlike his peers, Jughead never came home, and then his body was discovered. And it's like, oh my god, I feel like I'm watching a fucking ID show. Like, chills. Like, you know he's not dead, but at the same time, it feels so real. And I watch so much ID that this just feels like an ID show that it's like, oh my god. Like, they're at the site of the crime and everything, you know, like, but also, like, now I get it. Okay, so she's making a documentary about, you know, Jughead Jones, you know, his death, things surrounding it, the mysterious things surrounding his death, what really happened in the woods. I'd want to see his murder in a small town that has dealt with many, 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 many murders by many, many, many bad people, or serial killers, psychos, people who think you are good people and then turn out to be psycho killers. Yeah, but no, I just, when she said that, I was thinking, bitch, there's been so many murders and murders in this town, like, Josie said best, because she says not Katie Keene, she's like, I come from Riverdale, the murder capital of the world. Amen. Yes. But, yeah, so, but, I mean, this is a big thing. I mean, Jughead Jones was killed. He went to a party, never came home. They found his body, but no one really knows what happened that night, even those closest to him. Or do they? Dun dun dun. No, they do, obviously. But, yeah, no one really knows what exactly happened. Anyways, kind of. Riverdale was a town born in blood, and it had bathed in it ever since. Oh my god, like, the oldest resident of Riverdale, Nana Rose, because, like, Alice obviously is like, when did darkness take a hold of Riverdale? And this bitch is like, bitch, it's been here. Riverdale was born in blood, we've been bathing in it ever since, which, is she wrong? No, not really, at all. But, like, chilling, like, damn, girl, say it like it is. But, I mean, god, she's just like, ooh. Like, I have nothing against Nana Rose, it's not that I don't like her or anything, but it's like, just hearing it from her and the way she says it, it's like, ay, okay, I'm never going to Riverdale, ever, because I might not come back. The despairing thoughts can flood without warning. Don't let them drown you. Oh my god, Cheryl really cares about Betty. Like, I love when she calls her her cousin. Like, I love that. Yes, embrace your fucking family. Like, love each other. Like, I just love it. Because, like, season 1 to now, big difference between Betty and Cheryl's relationship, friendship, anything kind of thing, you know? But, like, Cheryl, oh my god, she is, like, so worried because she's like, promise me you won't do it. And Betty's like, do what? And she's like, take your own life. Because she knows what it's like to lose your other half. And she knows how much Jughead meant to Betty. And she knows that thoughts can flood into your head and make you feel like that's the only way out. And she's so worried and she doesn't want her to do that. And Betty's like, I promise you, I won't. And it's like, yeah, like, it's like, I love that. Like, Cheryl really, you know, like, she's dead serious. Like, do not let them drown you. Like, do not do what I tried to do before, you know, you guys saved me. And it's like, god, the growth Cheryl has had is so fucking amazing. And it's just so nice to see her vulnerable like this and being this way with Betty, you know. Of course, she does come to be the one who records Betty and Archie kiss in the music room, which then is, I'm sure, sent to Veronica or everyone. I don't know who she sends it to, if it's just Veronica or everyone or what. But, nonetheless, love you, Cheryl. Love this scene. Like, Ugh, it sucks that she had to be worried that that would be her first thing, like she might take her life. But Cheryl's been through this with her brother, so of course she knows what it's like to feel that emptiness, feel alone, lose your other half, and she does not want Betty to feel that way or go down the path she did at one point. Okay, Cheryl just took it up a notch, which I love even more. This is how dedicated she is to making sure Betty does not do anything stupid, because she truly is worried that she might try and commit suicide, which, hey, that is, I mean, I don't blame her for thinking that at all, you know, knowing what Cheryl's been through and now Betty's going through it with Jughead. I don't blame her for thinking that, but she's literally like, okay, so next thing, you're on suicide watch, so what's first on our agenda? And Betty's like, no, I can't have this, like, I need personal space, my mom's already on top of me with this whole documentary thing, and she's like, and what's first on our agenda? And it's like, sorry, Betty, you are not getting out of Cheryl Blossom's eye of watch. Like, she is gonna be on you like fly on shit. Like, hate to say it like that, but it's true. She is going to be watching. She wants to make sure you don't do anything stupid, which makes sense as to how she sees you and Archie kissing. Because she's your shadow for the day. Also, even though Jughead isn't actually dead, like he isn't, but let's talk about if he was really dead, like Archie and Jughead. Like, because like she's in his room, Betty, you know, of course, Veronica, Cheryl went with her because hello, she's not letting you out of her sight, so deal with it, Betty. Um, and she's looking at a picture of herself that Jughead had up, and then Jughead had up a picture of him and Archie, and it's like, oh my god, like if he was really dead, like I'm way more upset for like of course I'd be sad that Jughead died, but when it comes to like, oh my god, Bughead, oh my god, Bughead, it's not even that. It's like, oh my god, Archie, like Jughead and Archie, because I've always been number one for that since season one. Like, I love Jughead and Archie so much. I love their friendship, all that shit. Like, uh, it would hurt more for me. Like, if Jughead really was dead, it wouldn't even be that we never got Veronica and Jughead. It would be that we'll never have Archie and Jughead again. Also, since she is at Stonewall and she is in Jughead's room, we're about to see Brett come in and be like, so you got your wish, Ponytail? Looks like it's going to be me and you at Yale next year. And it's like, how dare you say that? First off, you know she didn't kill him. You know you helped Donna cover it up or helped kill him. You're the one who fucking led him into the woods. But whatevs. But like, got your wish. Oh, I'm sorry. Did she wish for you guys to kill her boyfriend and then try to fucking frame her? And then that's how she got into Yale? No, she fucking didn't. Which I also don't get. Like, you didn't want her because of her dad being a serial killer, but now suddenly they're just like, we'll take you. There's a spot open. We'll take you. And like, I'm not against them taking her. It's just weird that suddenly the serial killer dad background doesn't matter anymore. Maybe because now she has the whole boyfriend murdered background. I don't know, Yale. What's your deal? Okay. Brett is so not okay with the fact that it's going to be him and Betty at Yale next year, probably because his and Donna and Joanne's and Jonathan's plan to frame her for Jughead's murder isn't working out like they planned, because I'm sure they planned for her to be framed, therefore in prison, therefore not going to Yale. But now she is. So suck on it, Brett. But he's like, save your tears, no one's watching. It doesn't matter, no one's watching. Jughead's dead. Jughead's dead, you know. But, like, Jughead's dead. Like, shut the fuck up, Brett. You know what really fucking happened. So stop fucking acting all upset because Betty's going to Yale now and shit. Like, fuck you, dude. You know what you did. Save your tears. Oh, suck on it. You fucking psychopath. He is really not happy. Like, literally, he is. You can just see the anger in his face and the death stare he gives Betty. And it's like, shut the fuck up, Brett, okay? Like, this was not Betty's plan. This clearly was your guys' plan. Like, I'm sorry it's not working out the way you fucking wanted it or Donna wanted it. But you know what? When this is all done, you're not going to Yale either. You're going to prison, along with Donna, along with Joanne, along with Jonathan, along with DuPont, along with everyone that has been included in Jughead's death, or at least trying to kill him, his, or whatever. And also about the whole Stonewall 4, you know, because it's interesting that Donna says, well, he'll just become a part of the Stonewall 5, you know, and we'll move on with our lives. Meaning, the Stonewall 4 before him were murdered. They didn't. Yeah, they vanished because they were murdered. Hmm. Okay, great. So we went to a Varchi sex scene. Jesus. Like, okay, I really don't think I'd have that much against Varchi if they literally weren't all about fucking sex. Like, seriously. Every scene, they're either making out, having sex, doing both, or maybe talking and then leads to making out or having sex. Like, literally, they are literal definition of sexual relationship. That is it. Sexual. Like, I'm sorry, but literally, do we have to have sex every fucking time Varchi's on our screen? Ay, the shit. But anyways, Hermosa just walked in, and it's like, bitch, stop hitting on on Archie, because first off, ew, no, back up, Hermosa, why the fuck you walking in? You need to freaking knock. Like, oh, you gonna be late for school? Like, okay. But, like, back off, Archie, like, how old are you? How old is he? No, fuck it, he got with Miss Grundy, shit. But anyways, yeah, Hermosa, don't like her. Why the fuck does Hermosa care? Like, why don't you go back to the fucking sewer you crawled out of in Florida, like fucking Veronica said, except she said swamp? Because, like, Hermosa, like, why the fuck do you care why she's deferring? Okay, yeah, she's under investigation. Probably because either you or the Stonies called about her maple rum business. So, I wonder what that could be about, Hermosa. But it's like, I can't wait to tell Poppy all about it. Hurry up, the espresso's getting cold. Like, why the fuck do you care? Worry about your fucking self. You just really do want to destroy Veronica. That's the truth of it. Also, you know if she defers a year, she's gonna continue to blossom, literally, with her business with Cheryl. And you're scared because it's gonna put you out of business. And when Hiram's gone, you're gonna have nothing and no one. Like, I get it, Veronica and Hermosa are trying to get along, especially Veronica's trying to get along with Hermosa, for her dad's sake. But of course, Hermosa is being, well, Hermosa, a fucking bitch who wants to be in everyone's business and just will not go the fuck away when you need her to. It's like, Hiram's not the problem right now. It's Hermosa is the fucking problem. It just boggles my mind. Like, why the fuck do you care while she's under investigation? Like, worry about yourself. I want to know a little bit more about Hermosa. I want to get a little more into her fucking past. Let her skeletons out of the closet. Because you know what? You want to go up against Veronica. Well, Veronica's going to go up against you. Don't think she's going to step back from you. She'll act nice with you in front of her dad, I'm sure. But when Hiram's not looking, or when Daddy or Poppy's not looking, she's coming for you. And I can't wait, Hermosa. Seriously. Like, ugh. Okay, so it might be a little soon to be making a documentary about, Jughead Jones's death and like all that, but I understand why she is. She's doing it as the investigation's going on, but also it's kind of a little soon because I feel for FP because like I feel like he's not in on the plan because Jughead's obviously not dead, so he's not in on the plan. But then again, who fucking knows? Who really does? Because Dr. Curdle could very easily be on the plan because as we all know, he's one who you pay and he'll let you in and no one has to know. He gets his money, you get what you want, end of story. So he's very well could be involved in Jughead's plan and helping him continue making people believe he is actually dead when in reality he's not. But uh they're still waiting on the test from the rock that the hiker found, which is obviously going to have fake blood on it, unless Charles did not send that one in, sent the real one in. I'm just saying as a theory. I don't know. Charles probably didn't do it, but I'm just saying, what if Charles sent in the real rock and not the fake one that Betty gave him? Just saying, but who knows? Probably not. Probably. I don't know. Just a theory. Just saying. But anyways, he's still waiting on the results for that. But he did get a lead, and he's just waiting on a warrant for it. And I was thinking, ooh, who's this gonna be? Hopefully one of the Stonewall kids, right? Right. It's Donna. Well, Brett, oh, being the worried person he is, knowing they're eventually gonna get caught, he grabs Donna by the arm and is like, Jughead's dad is in your room. Because, bitch, he got a warrant to search your room. Hopefully you hit things. Because if not, he's gonna find them. Just like Betty found that pin of Mr. Chipping's that you had for some odd reason. And I love seeing them scared, especially Brett knowing how weak he is, and he'd probably crack first under pressure. Also, he'd probably be the one to try and do something further make it look like it wasn't them, and then it makes it further look like it was them because he's stupid. Because like I said, when you're scared, people tend to make stupid mistakes in trying to really show that they're not the killers when in fact they are. So therefore, they tend to do stupid things that then lead back to their lies and their stories and things that don't add up, and therefore leading to them being proven to be the killer. So, Brett is definitely one of those types of people, I feel, and they're definitely very scared right now. And I love seeing them scared, even though I know they're going to step up their game like 10 times higher now. I'm not worried because Betty, Archie, and Veronica are ready for them to step it up, especially Betty. She's in this for the long haul. She's ready, you know. But this is just going to get more intense and more crazy. Oh my god. Oh, he got an anonymous tip that she has something personal that belonged to his son. And oh my god, Betty, hell fucking yes, bitch. She planted Jughead's coil and skull pin in Donna's room, I'm assuming. I haven't seen it yet, but I know that's what he's about to find. Yeah. Damn. Yes, Betty. Yes, yes, yes. It's just something little, but bitch, it does not look good. Also, we know you're the real killer, but still, like... Ah, yes. I would be so nervous. I'm living. I can't wait till I see her face when she sees the fucking pin. Like, ah! But, like, now I know why he got a warrant, because he got an anonymous tip. And, I mean, he did go to Stonewall, so it's not far-fetched that something there would be in someone else's possession. Also, it's like, finally, the headmaster is getting involved in something a little more serious. Well, a warrant is involved, so of course.
Assure you, I have nothing that belonged to Jughead.
Ha ha! You just got framed, bitch. Oh shit, he is upset.
What about this tie pin? It's his. Isn't it?
When Forsyth was expelled, he threw his tie pin in our faces.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes. That's weak sauce, kid.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. About what?
Sorry we didn't come forward, but we were afraid.
Bitch is playing the victim. I'm sorry we didn't come forward. We were afraid. What the fuck, bitch? Because of course her excuse to FP why she had the pin, of course, like he said, weak sauce. Like, that's fucking bullshit, bitch. It doesn't even fucking add up to me either. Why would you keep his fucking pin? Seriously. You didn't even like him. So why would you keep it? But, like, seriously, then she turns it around and it's like, I'm so sorry. Oh, my, I know what she's about to do. We were afraid to come forward, but we saw Archie, Veronica, and Betty kill Jughead in the woods. I'm sure she's gonna say. And it's like, why were you afraid to come forward? Oh, let me guess, because I'm afraid of Betty. Like, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what she has to say next. Ugh, playing the victim. Pathetic. I fucking knew it. We were afraid of her. We were afraid of what she'd do to us like she did to Forsyth. And it's like, what? I knew it. 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 Of course, we're afraid of Betty. We're afraid of one person. We're afraid of Betty. We're afraid that she's gonna do what she did to Jughead to us. And it's like, I'm sorry, but that makes no sense to me. Like, really? You guys have never seemed to be afraid about anything. You've all just been smug psychopaths. Like, oh, God. Like, if only... like, that drives me nuts. Like, she's playing the victim to such a T, but even I see through it, of course. But, like, other people might not. But, like, really? Like, oh, I'm afraid of... For the rest of the reaction to listening to her...
The night of the party, Brett and I decided to sneak into the woods to do what teenagers do.
Oh, my...
Until we saw Betty holding a rock, standing over Jughead. And then we saw that she wasn't alone. She was with those friends of hers, Veronica and Archie, I think.
Oh, you know their names, bitch.
Back up this story.
Brett.
Brett can. He was with me. He was...
What are the odds? Who can back up your story but another psychopath who hated Jughead and Betty? Brett Weston Wallace. Like, FP actually looks like he's believing this, but dude, you can't honestly believe that these people closest to Jughead would kill him, especially Betty. Okay, so Dr. Curdle said that Jughead died from blunt force trauma to the head, which would be caused by the rock, the bloody rock that was found by his body that was in Betty's hands. But, like, Donna and Brett just so happened to see Betty holding a rock, Jughead on the ground, Veronica and Archie there, and it's like, but you didn't actually see her kill him, did you? And it's like, it just, I can't. This is just fucking really pissing me off. She is playing him like a violin, but he's not that stupid. Like, he's not. Like, I'm sorry, but like, oh my god, it's driving me fucking insane. And I mean, saying Brett of all people, now FP knows enough to know that Brett hated Jughead, and Jughead hated Brett. So, like, he has to be taking this with a grain of salt, but he kind of looks like he's believing what Donna's saying. But it's so fake. I can't believe. Ugh, this is your next step, Donna. You are getting desperate, bitch. Okay, now FP's about to arrest them because he just opened the door into the classroom. I can't believe he's honestly doing this. Like, I get it, like, I get it, he's doing it because, like, a lot of things, oh, God, it hurts me so bad. Like, I hate Brandon. Like, Britt was with me the whole time. Like, first off, Jughead had just got fucking expelled or kicked out of Stonewall. Like, he had to leave because obviously he couldn't do anything because Brett has a sex tape, which FP doesn't know, unfortunately. FP doesn't know a lot. That's what sucks. He really doesn't know a lot about what's been going on at Stonewall with Jughead and all of that. So that sucks. But it's like, I just can't. Like, ooh, Brett and Donna, like, of all people, like, first, it sucks that Jughead died while at a Stonewall party, because right there, you can't trust any of those Stonewall kids. Because I haven't found any I can trust. They all stick together, and they'll all lie for each other. Oh my god, this is chilling, like, look at this. Dude, like, this is chilling.
This was their move. The Stonies, we knew that they would do this. I hope you're right, Betty. Everything's fine, okay? This is good. This is where they start tripping up, okay? This will work. It has to.
I agree. It has to. Like, Betty knew this was coming and stuff. Like, she knew this would be their next step. But, like, she knows they're gonna trip up because they're getting desperate at this point. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, their story is going to fall apart. Donna, Brett, all them, their story is slowly but surely gonna fall apart. It just is. It's just going to fall apart. That's just how it's gonna work. But it's like, like, I have to say, FP is pretty convincing in believing that Archie, Betty, and Veronica did kill his son, because, I mean, he did this whole full display for the school, saying that cold-blooded murder of my son, Jughead Jones, like, either he's a part of this plan, or he honestly believes that they did have a hand in this, but, like, dude, it's Archie, Betty, and Veronica. Like, of course, you can't always trust those closest to you, but, like, do you honestly believe that all three of them would kill Jughead, or at least conspire to kill Jughead, or at least one of them kill Jughead, and then I could actually see that. I could understand if, like, oh, maybe one of them did it, like Betty, and then Archie and Veronica are, of course, covering for her and stuff. But, like, you gotta know they didn't do it. Like, no, they wouldn't do it, even with Dark Betty inside of Betty. You know, she, like, wanted to do it. Like, FP is so convincing in me believing that he honestly thinks his son is dead, so maybe he really isn't a part of this plan, but he also doesn't trust Brett and Donna. Oh my god, this is so good. Like, okay, I totally get FP. Like, his son's dead. He wants answers. The three people closest to his son clearly are hiding something no more than they're letting on, but unfortunately are not saying anything, which, sorry, but, I mean, Veronica has her dad in there. He's the mayor. So, not saying that excuses anything, I'm just saying she has her dad, so of course Hiram is like, she had and has nothing to do with this. And then Archie has Mary, which he's already told her basically what happened, I'm sure, from last episode. It kind of hinted at that. So she knows what's going on because she's like, you don't have to answer that. And FP's like, you've said that to the last 20 questions I've asked. And it's like, he understands you want to protect your boy, but I need answers. And I feel for FP, I do, but also at the same time, like, yes, Hiram, yes, Mary, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to protect your kids. I don't know, like, because I know Jughead's not dead and they didn't kill himself. Okay, so Alice believes that Betty did do it. Like, even though she said it was the stonies, she does believe Betty did it because she knows what it's like to be driven by rage and desire, and also she knows, about what is, inside Betty, a little bit of a darkness and stuff. So Alice obviously doesn't think she murdered him. Like, she didn't premeditate it. Like, she didn't actually want to murder him. Like, she just thinks it just might have happened in the moment, but it did not. I understand why she thinks that, but it did not. And obviously she just wants to know the truth so she can know what the fuck what's going on so she can help her, but that's kind of hard to do when they're in this game with the stonies that they have to keep playing, because until one of these groups falls, this is never going to finish, and we're never going to get to the truth of Jughead Jones's alleged death, or what really happened that night in the woods, what really was done to Jughead, what was tried to be done to Jughead, the whole plan of it all. Well, at least it's nice to know that Charles did actually, in fact, give the fake rock to the lab, which, okay, good. I mean, I didn't really think he wanted, but, it's always a possibility, because, we can't really trust Charles. I mean, I want to, and I want to believe that he really cares for Betty, but then you see that he's a lover of Chick, and that he has his own plans, so it kind of makes you like, nah, don't trust ya, also, and, like, also, don't forget we have this watcher around, which we haven't talked about really lately, but yeah. But anyways, yeah, so the rock came back. It was fake blood. Oh my god, which could again lead to Jellybean. Like, if Jellybean hears this, she could easily say, well, Betty asked me if I had any fake blood left over Halloween. Again, that's a really big thing that could lead back to Betty and not look good. But as of now, her and Archie and Veronica are free to go. So, the Stonies did not win this one. Donna's not happy, and neither is Brett now, because it didn't work. The blood came back. It was fake blood. So they were released. No, they weren't put into prison for his murder, because it's not that easy, Donna, sweet Brett. Oh, and we also found out that Jonathan smeared Jughead's blood on the rock. Well, I knew he was involved in Joanne, but wow, another clue into what happened that night. See, but that makes you think that Jughead's really dead if they smeared his blood. Unless there's a twin. God, this is so convincing, but so confusing, because Jughead's not dead, but then again, it's like everything's pointing to a person being dead, and that person being Jughead. But obviously he's not dead. Like, Jughead's way smarter with his plans, that he would not walk into the woods and just get killed like that. But we're getting more clues. See, they're getting really fucking nervous, because either Betty switched out the rock, or Jughead's daddy is lying. Which, why would he lie, first off? Because I'm pretty sure no matter what, he wants to get to the bottom of who the fuck killed his son. Simple as that. Like, he wants to find out who killed his son, so I don't see him lying. Also, Brett's like, well, what's your instinct telling you? She's like, I don't know, I have to think. What the fuck? Like, you psychos are fucking weird, fucking crazy people. Like, what's your instinct tell you? My instinct tells me to kill people, and then try to frame other people for the murder, and then when that doesn't work out, I don't know, I have to think some more. Psychos. Yeah, Donna's really stretching. So, she believes that, she's like, she believes that FP is covering it up, and she was wondering, like, why a dad, a father, a sheriff would do that for someone who killed his son unless his son isn't dead. But you guys killed him. You smeared his blood. So obviously he's dead. Oh, well, I didn't see Forsythe's cold, dead eyes when I burst into the morgue. But you did kill him, Donna. You, Brett, Joanne, Jonathan all played a part in killing him that night. Killing him. So you can try and start this whole game of he's not really dead, and I'm going to bring the investigation right to your doorstep. There's no way out of this for you, Betty, because you're just showing that you're scared, Donna. This is a bad attempt at trying to convince yourself that Jughead isn't really dead when you, in fact, killed him, you psycho. Now, obviously, we know Jughead isn't really dead. I mean, they've done a poor job at hiding that. I don't think they really even tried to hide the fact that Jughead isn't dead, considering we see Cole on set all the time still. But, just saying, to them, they, in fact, did kill Jughead in their head. Like, they did, and they tried to frame Betty for murder. But, Jughead very well could be alive. It's just, they believe they killed him that night in the woods, but of course now she's trying to believe that Jughead's alive somehow. Like, bitch, you make no sense. You were just literally grasping at straws, seriously. Like, you can try and make Betty feel scared and threatened, and she might be, but she's not going to stop either, Donna. You are going against someone just as equal, but even better than you. So, let's keep this game playing. Like you said, we need to keep having fun. This isn't fun anymore. Let's keep having fun with this game. So, man, I really feel for FP. Like, I really do, because I honestly believe that he does think his son is dead. And if not, he's being very convincing at it. But, like, I think, man, it just, like, breaks my heart, because Betty's like, I think we should host a funeral for Jughead. I think it's time, you know? And he's like, whatever you want to organize, Betty, it's fine by me. And it's like, oh my god, just a second ago, he was, like, truly, like, believing they might have killed Jughead, or he at least knows they know something, but at the same time, you know, he doesn't know. Like, oh my god, I just feel for FP so bad, I really do. And now it makes sense why people are saying that they're murderers, or Archie's a murderer, because of course when you're arrested for the cold-blooded murder of someone, even though you're let go, it still doesn't look good, considering also Archie was in prison in the past for murdering someone, which he didn't actually hire him, set him up, but still, it doesn't look good. Now, of course, Hermosa has to put her 2 cents in, and, you know, of course, has to, you know, rattle the cage, but anyways, she gave Veronica a passport and a ticket, and of course, she's like, isn't that your alias, you know, because the blonde wig and all that, and Veronica's like, you would just love to run me out of town so you could swoop in and take over the family business, which she would love. She would love for Veronica to be out of the picture, which is why I'm sure she doesn't want her to defer a year of Barnard. She wants her gone, so that when her daddy, her puppy, does pass away, she can take over the family business, not Veronica. Let's be honest, that's the real thing here. She does. She wants to swoop in and take over the family business. But like Veronica did, she ripped it up right in your face, because that's not happening. You're not getting rid of her that easy, so keep trying, bitch. Like, really, why you keep digging? Ugh. Okay, I'm actually really upset by these kids at the center. Fuck you guys. Like, no, I'm not even gonna, like, no, fuck you. Like, okay, Archie is literally, he is a good guy. Like, he literally did not murder anyone. Like, because Archie's like, where is everyone? And they're like, they're not coming. They think you're a murderer. Like, people are saying you're a murderer and stuff. And he's like, I swear to you, I would never hurt anyone. I would never kill my best friend, like, all this stuff. And the one kid's like, yeah, if you say so, you know? Because Archie's like, I'm one of the good guys. And it's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Like, they're like, well, we'll see you later. It's like, you know what? Fuck you. Because when you guys were going down all these bad paths, you could have ended up in prison and all this shit. Who was there for you but Archie Andrews? He risked his life multiple times for you kids. And I get it, there's a lot of rumors going around. But you should know more than anyone what a good guy Archie is and what he's done for you. And it's just so shitty that they're looking at him like he's evil. Leave it to fucking Cheryl Blossom to literally say, I'm sorry I called Jughead a hobo that one time. And then Alice is like, is that it? And she's like, I'm really sorry I called Jughead a hobo that one time. Like, I know Cheryl isn't trying to be bitchy or anything. Like, that's just her, you know? But, like, you just, like, that's Cheryl for ya, you know? Like, it's just a little smile to brighten up my day for this episode. That's kind of sad, let's be totally honest, even though we know he's not dead. But, I mean, we just heard Tony talk, and it's like, that one night they spent together cemented their friendship. And even though we haven't got to see much of it for a while, it's like, yeah, if you think about it, before Tony and Cheryl, you know, it was not relationship wise, but it was Tony and Jughead that friendship started, and that led to, you know, Tony and Cheryl, and Tony becoming parts of the group, and, you know, becoming part of Riverdale and all. Like, hearing Tony talk, because it's been so long since we've really seen any friendship between Jughead and Tony, or just them having friendship moments, you know, so to hear Tony talk about her friendship with Jughead and think back on that moment of, you know, how they met and how they became friends and all that, and how Tony became part of our Riverdale family and all that stuff, it's just like, damn, like, even though I know he's not dead, it's like, if he was, it's like, fuck, man, like, you're looking back on all these friendships that you haven't seen in so long, and you're just feeling it. And I don't know, like, It just hurts, but, like, he's not dead, but, like, still, like, just imagining that if he is, like, this is hurtful, like, it's heartbreaking, but, yeah, like I said, leave it to Cheryl to make it smile in her answer, so. Okay, so it's time for Jughead's funeral, seeing the picture of him, not great, even though I know he's alive, it still fucking hurts, okay, they're making it really realistic, so it hurts, but of course, who just walked in but Donna and Brad, of course, they are really desperate, man. Just keep coming, making yourself look more guilty. I don't care. I'm enjoying this. Let's see what they have to say.
Got a lot of nerve coming here.
Sweet pea. It's okay. Mr. Jones said that they could come in.
Fuck that, bro.
Closed casket. Call me Doubting Thomas, but that seems like a suspect choice with such a handsome cadaver.
Classy as ever, Donna.
What a
The
fucking...
funeral home didn't even want us to have the casket here, but it's serpent tradition. And if you make a scene, I will throw your ass out.
Well, thank you for coming today.
They are really fucking pathetic. Donna is really pathetic. Like, you know what you did. Like, you know what you did. And for you to say an open casket and all that, of course, she's going on the notion that Jughead is really alive, which you fucking killed him, you psycho bitch. Like, you literally even said that Jonathan rubbed his blood on the rock. Although, if he was dead, why would they need to rub it on a rock if they used the rock to kill him? Unless they used something else, unless that wasn't the murder weapon. The rock wasn't the murder weapon, actually. That was just used to have Betty's fingerprints and DNA on, and of course Jughead's blood. That's why Jonathan smeared it on there. But he didn't get killed by the rock now. That's making it clear to me. Wow, that took me a minute. Okay, so... I think FP really does believe Jughead is dead. I don't know, I don't think he's really a part of this plan that Jughead had in mind, or whatever plan is going in motion that is Jughead's. But, like, damn, dude, because he was, like, talking about his son, and he just couldn't get through it. Obviously, your son's dead. Like, you can't get through it. Like, oh my god. Like, it just makes me so fucking emotional. Even knowing he's not really dead, it's like, it still makes me so emotional. Because, like, it really feels like Jughead is dead. It really feels like you lost a piece of something. Like, I don't know. It's really heartbreaking. But now Betty's going to take his place. And I know Donna and the rest of the crew are going to have something to say. Call them out, murderers, whatever. Keep playing this game even at the fucking funeral, which is just fucking sick. Like, take a day off, dude. Like, you know what you did. Stop acting like this is all fake. You know what you did. Okay, Betty's about to read a passage from one of Jughead's favorite Sherlock Holmes short stories. And I wanted to record it because I just want to have this.
The final problem. An examination by experts leaves little doubt that a personal contest between Holmes and Moriarty ended in their reeling over, locked in each other's arms. Any attempt at recovering the bodies was absolutely hopeless, and there, deep down, in that dreadful cauldron of swirling water and seething foam, will lie for all time the most dangerous criminal and the foremost champion of the law of their generation.
And this is why I have no sympathy for Hiram Lodge and what he's going through. Because he decides that he's not going to outright come and say it, but he's going to, like, just subtly reference it. But basically, he's telling FP to take a leave of absence from the sheriff's office because this is too personal for him, you know? He needs some time, some personal time, which really means Hiram's trying to fire you. And it's really fucking shitty that of all times you do it at his fucking son's funeral, Hiram. Like, what the fuck? Like, Hiram, really? Really? You can't put aside your differences for 2 fucking seconds and let this man deal with his son's death while trying to figure out what really happened to him? Instead, you're gonna show up and try to fucking fire him, but not come out right and say it? That's so fucking shitty. You do not see how hard he's having it right now? Well, FP quit. I don't blame him. Honestly, I don't blame it at all. Because you know what? You're going to come at me with this during this extremely difficult time. I don't even want to fucking hear it. Like, he's lucky he didn't get punched in the fucking face, Hiram. But of course, now, Donna still believing Jughead is not really dead. She decides, what better way than to talk to his sister, who truly thinks he's dead, and say, he's still alive, isn't he? I know he is. Are you fucking kidding me, Donna? Do you not realize that as far as everyone is concerned, Jughead is dead? Even though he isn't, they don't know that. Everyone thinks he's dead, or almost everyone. I don't know who's in on his plan or not. But you don't go up to his sister and be like, he's not really dead, is he? At his funeral, you psycho. Wow, these preppies are really fucking desperate. Like, honestly, Donna is like, stop playing, Betty. I know it's all a fucking act. Like, what the actual fuck? And then she tells Brett, because of course Betty's like, you know what, you need to leave. Like, get the fuck out. Like, this is his fucking funeral. So she tells Brett, do it. So he runs up to Jughead's fucking casket, knocks everything off, and tries to fucking open it. But of course, Sweet Pea steps in, then Archie. And it's like, he's like, you heard her? She told me to do it. Brett is such a weak, pathetic little bitch. Like, he literally snitched, like, that quick on Donna. She told me to do it. You heard her. And it's like, that don't mean you had to do it. But, like, for you to have the audacity to honestly go up to his casket and try and open it to prove that he's dead is so fucking sickening. And now they're being escorted out. Because, you know what? Like Betty said, they're not worth it. That is so fucking disgusting. Like, you guys are just making yourself look so much worse. You know what I just found interesting, is that I noticed when Donna and Brett showed up that Joan had come with them, right? But not Jonathan, the person who smeared the blood on the rock, which is interesting why he's the only one who didn't come. But what I noticed when they were leaving is that it wasn't just those three that came. There was an older gentleman who came with glasses and balding. And who else would that be but Mr. DuPont? So, I'm going to show you. See him right there, and there's Brett following. I did not notice DuPont in the background. Maybe I just, because I noticed, of course, Brett and Donna, and then I saw Joanne, or Joan. So I noticed them, and I noticed that Jonathan wasn't there. But then when they were walking out, I noticed someone who I didn't notice at first. And it looks like DuPont. It is fucking DuPont. So DuPont was there too. And I do find it very interesting. It seems like Donna really is acting like she believes, and they're all acting like they believe that Jughead isn't really dead, you know, which why she was implying with the closed casket and why she tried to have Brett open it. But we know that they killed Jughead in the woods, or at least think they killed Jughead in the woods. I mean, we know that they tried to kill Jughead, they killed Jughead, they think they killed Jughead. Like, obviously they can't honestly believe that he's still really alive if they killed him and then tried to frame Betty for his murder. And obviously they're not in on Jughead's plan about him faking his death, you know? So either they legitimately believe this, or they're just trying, of course, to portray it like that because they want to look innocent and prove that this is all an act to just make them look bad and make them look like they're guilty of something when they're not. When in reality, you're just making yourself look worse. But it's crazy to me that she's acting like she believes it so much, Donna, when she knows it really happened. Wow, Hermosa's really getting on my fucking nerves. Like, bitch, you're really fucking starting to piss me the fuck off. Like, she decides, of course, still trying to take down Veronica, still trying to be the stupid fucking bitch that shouldn't even be here. She is. She did some investigation work of her own, you know, faking it, you know, like she does, manipulating people. And she found out, like I said, this would come back to bite them in the ass, that Veronica, Archie, and Betty all told drastic different versions of what happened that night. You know, when they all came home, and one was strip poker, one was skinny dipping, one was spilled wine. She found that all out from each of their parents. Hermosa needs to go the fuck away, bitch, because you're not only messing with Veronica, you're messing with Archie and Betty. And also, you're really fucking annoying. Every time you pop up, it's just like, go the fuck away, bitch. Like, could this be whack-a-mole, and can I just whack you the fuck down? So, what does Hermosa want? She wants the truth, or else she's gonna sit Poppy, Mrs. Andrews, and Alice Smith down to compare notes, which Mary already knows, because we know Archie told her. Alice, bitch, she ain't gonna turn on her daughter, and Hiram, even still would not turn on his fucking daughter. If anything, you know, he should be pissed that Hermosa's trying to fucking get his daughter put in prison and shit. But why does she want to know the truth? Like, so what, you could have more to hold over her? Like, really? You know you have no good intentions, so what the fuck are your intentions? Once she tells you the truth, what's to stop you from there, dude? Like, seriously. Like, ugh. She's another problem, Jesus. Hiram finally stopped being a problem, except for this one part in the episode, and now Hermosa took over that spot. Except she doesn't do it as well as Hiram. I want her gone, really badly. Hiram too, but, like, her more so. Like, I just don't like. So Kevin just asked Betty if Jughead is alive, because of course everyone is talking about it, since, you know, Donna mentioned at the funeral that it's an elaborate ruse. I don't know why. I mean, oh yeah, we're just gonna, like, fake Jughead's death for no fucking reason. Do you not see FP? Does it not seem like it's fucking real enough for you? Were you not at the funeral, Kevin, to know it's real enough for you? Like, seriously, everyone's thinking Jughead is dead and this is or Jughead's alive and this is just a ruse, which he is, and this is a plan of his, I'm sure, but to honestly believe that he's alive when literally he's dead as far as everyone is concerned, you know, like Jellybean, FB, all them, so, like, it's just crazy to me that they're actually believing he's alive. Like, really, guys? Really? And you're taking it from the Stonewall Prep people of all people? Why would they even start that kind of absurd rumor? What do they know that we don't? Really? So Alice is asking, like, Kevin why he thinks Jughead not being dead, him faking his death, is gaining so much traction. And of course, you know, Kevin's like, I think because, like, people want to believe that he is still alive. You know, they don't want to believe that really he is gone. And I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to believe it either. But I mean, come on, like, look at everything. It kind of, I mean, he went missing, his body was found, the morgue, the casket. Yes, it could all still be faked, but I'm just saying, you know, it does look real, but I guess why people would also want to believe that it isn't real, especially some people close to Jughead. You know, you don't want to believe that he's dead, like Jughead Jones of all people. Even if you didn't like him, it's like, you knew that he was a good guy, and you just don't want to believe he's dead. But he also says something else that he remembered from freshman year with Jughead, and he barely knew him at the time. And I find this to be very intriguing and a very telling sign of Jughead's plan in action.
Freshman year, we were assigned The Adventures of Tom Sawyer to read. I barely knew Jughead at the time, but he was obsessed with that book. Specifically the chapter in which Tom fakes his own death to see how the people of his hometown would react to his passing. I remember in class saying, imagine that. Imagine being able to attend your own funeral.
That's interesting. Wow. Leave it to also Reggie to just be Reggie himself. Love you, Reggie. But he's angry about all these people saying this about Jughead still being alive, and Alice is like, because you missed your friend, and he's like, what? No, because that weirdo beat me at the most epic senior prank. Faking your own death? That's legendary. And it's like, oh my god, Reggie, that's what you're upset about? When he was saying, I'm angry and upset hearing this, I was thinking because, like, he's dead, and it's like, dude, you guys shouldn't be saying he's alive when he's dead. But no, he's upset because, like, bitch, he pulled off a better senior prank than I did. Like, he's gonna be a legend. Like, Reggie, steady yourself, please. Love you. I love you, Reggie, so much. So glad to see him again. But, like, him and Cheryl just give those answers that just make me smile. Like, he's so good, though. Okay, so, as you all know, I never uploaded my rant of episode 11 because during that time, I was going through a really bad mental state, and also, I took a break, as you guys saw, and so I ended up deleting it because I hated it. I needed to make room for these, but luckily, I'm about to see the scene again of them in the diner, and I can perfectly reenact how I reacted the first time, because literally I'm already fangirling and I've already seen this, so you're gonna see the exact reaction I had the first time when I filmed this, when I first saw this episode like a month ago, maybe, what, at the end of January or whatever, so yeah. Enjoy my Barchie fangirlings.
Hey, I got here as soon as I could. What's going on?
I just don't think I can do this anymore, Arch. We keep waiting for Jug to come back, but he doesn't, and he won't. He won't ever come back. And I don't know how I'm supposed to keep going.
Day by day, Betty. We'll get through this.
Together. together.
I just don't know why everyone at school is saying that he's still alive. He isn't. And these crazy rumors are just making it so much more painful.
Oh, Cheryl's listening. Oh my god, she just saw their, like, hand holding. So, ooh. I mean, friends comforting friends, like, so, but like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, anyways, yeah. Oh my god, we're about to get the Barchie kiss scene, or I'm about to get it. You guys already got it, but oh my god. Anyways, okay, first off, yeah, so I guess by Cheryl helping for people to stop saying about Jughead not being dead and all this stuff, she set up a memorial at his locker. I'm assuming she's the one who did that to kind of show people, like, he's dead, move on, stop saying he's alive, you know, trying to help Betty. And of course Betty sees it, and you know, it's just like, it hits you like, fuck, he's dead, you know, like, you know it, but fuck, now it's making it so real. And she just ran off, you know, and of course Cheryl is going to follow and therefore record Betty and Archie kissing. Oh my god, I'm so ready. I'm gonna record myself because, bitch, I need to see the scene. Like, I haven't seen it in its full entirety. I only seen, like, when they kissed, like, leading up to that exact moment. Okay, gotta calm down. I'm ready. Oh.
Betty, you okay? You want to talk about it?
Oh, they're hugging.
I can't do this, Arch. I feel so alone.
You're not.
Oh my god.
Betty, I promise I know how hard this is.
Oh my god, I can't.
I just want to feel good, even for just a few moments.
Oh my god. Ow! I did not know how this fucking monologue was gonna go. Oh, she's looking at him when she says that too. Oh my god.
I'm here for you.
Oh my god, he just grabbed her hands. He just grabbed her
I
fucking...
feel good, even for just a few moments.
I'm here for you. Betty,
Oh my god.
I always have been.
I always have...
Yeah, you have.
Yes, he has. He's always been there for you, Betty. Oh my god, she's about to kiss him. Oh my god, they're about to kiss. Oh my god. God, I have waited 4 years for this moment. Okay, this outbeats the car kiss scene, and that was a huge moment for us Barchie fans. But oh my god, I can't. Oh, they enjoying the kiss, and there's Cheryl taking a picture.
Oh, grief. You wicked, heartless aphrodisiac. Destroyer of endgames and worlds. Why, oh why am I...
Hashtag Barchie Rising, and she's sending it to, of course, Tony, Kevin. Okay, Cheryl, did you really have to send that to fucking Reggie, Tony, Kevin? Like, really? Did you have to send that around? Really? But at least you hashtagged it Barchie Rising, because hashtag that is the fucking truth. They are rising. But, like, really, bitch? Like, you had to do it this way? Not cool. You could have just shown Veronica. You didn't have to, like, send it to a bunch of people. But still. Barchie is rising. And that kiss is totally real. It's no fake. Like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't know if that's what people are saying, but apparently it's a fake relationship they're gonna have, but that kiss definitely was not fake. They were feeling it, and we all know it. Especially Barchie Nation. Those who don't want to see it, you know it's true, though. Cheryl, you care about Veronica, and it hurts you to have to tell her this, but yet you still sent the picture to Tony, Reggie, Kevin, and all that shit first. So if you really cared, you should have probably kept this quiet and then just told Veronica and let her deal with it, instead of texting it around and then telling Veronica. Like, I just don't think that's cool at all. Like, no. Like, of course, this is total Cheryl to do, but really? Like, really? Oh my god. Veronica just seen the picture. She's upset, to say the least, because her boyfriend and best friend are kissing. And she just barged into none other than the lounge room where basically everyone who received the text is there, so that should be fun. Oh god.
Betty? Really, Archie? Of all people, Betty? How could you do this to me?
Right.
Why not?
Don't play innocent with me, Archie Andrews. Kissing my best friend in the music room where you and I had our fun?
Ugh. Ugh. I know, how did you guys not fucking get caught? But they get caught, of course. Cheryl's there for that kiss, too. Why is Cheryl always there?
Why should I be surprised? That's your special place, isn't it? It's where you take all your women. Me, Josie, Miss Grundy, and now Betty.
Woo, shit, she calling them out on the real shit, though. Bitch, though, you came there, too, so ain't no one forced you to have sex in the music room. Too good not to react to.
On you for taking advantage of our friend when she is grieving and at her most vulnerable. B.
She kissed him.
I do not blame you.
You should,
It's
though.
my fault. I'm the one who started it. I kissed Archie. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
You're sorry. You scheming, two-faced bitch, Betty Cooper. You know what? You two deserve each other. So burn in hell, the both of you.
That's right. You tell him, girl.
Oh, shut up. I don't care. It's like, at least she was honest, though. She did start it. Okay? Like, damn, Archie didn't take advantage of her. Like, don't say that. She did. I'm glad that Betty owned up to her starting it, because she did. Don't get me wrong. I mean, yeah, Veronica just found out that she was cheated on, and that it wasn't, you know, Archie's only fault. It was Betty, too, because she initiated it. So it was no taking advantage of that. It was just a kiss between two people. So I 100% agree with her. Like, I don't blame her for being angry, for saying all this shit. Like, I would be fucking irate. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I waited 4 years for this shit. Like, I am just going to soak in my glory. And also, I'm going to bring up the past a little bit and say, do we not remember when you knew how Betty really felt about Archie, and you still did stuff with him in the closet? And she forgave you. I'm not saying that's the same thing, but let's not forget that. But yeah, Veronica's totally in the right. Like, I would be fucking irate. I would be so fucking disgusted and pissed off and just, ugh. But also, like, BARCHIE, so, you know, I'm taking advantage while we got him. Who knows how long they'll last. Hopefully forever. Okay, writers, really? I think there's a lot of BARCHIE stands out there waiting for this moment. We just hope it's true. You're literally saying what every BARCHIE fan says in the words by Kevin. Like, you're literally having Kevin say what every BARCHIE fan says. Like, really? It's just funny. I'm sorry. Like, wow, we went there. This is where we're going. We're using the BARCHIE ship name. We're using basically what us fans have been saying. We have been waiting for this fucking moment forever, so... I mean, you know, I'm not one for all this, using ship names and all these endgame shits and all that stuff, but it's just funny. They're literally just saying what BARCHIE fans have been saying for 4 years. But it's true. We hope it's true. We hope it lasts. We hope it's forever. We're here. BARCHIE Nation is strong.
That Archie and Betty are dating.
I think there were a lot of closeted BARCHIE stands out there who have been waiting for this moment. We just hope that it's true.
Sounds like you're one of these stands.
He is.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I support Betty and whoever she likes. There's a lot of people who don't think Bughead should have happened.
Oh my god, really, guys?
It was always supposed to be Betty and Archie. It was like it was their destiny.
Insane. And what about this rumor that Jughead is still alive?
If Betty and Archie being together proves anything, it's that Jughead is definitely dead. I know your daughter pretty well. Not even she's crazy enough to date Archie if Jughead were still around.
Dude, Donna really is obsessed with this whole idea that that Jughead is alive. Like, even Betty said, we really need to stop having this conversation over and over again. You're obsessed, it's not healthy. Like, truly, Donna, you need to shut up about this shit for just, like, a fucking day. Like, you literally just keep coming back for more, and it's like, just shut the fuck up for 2 fucking seconds about this whole Jughead still being alive, and this all being a ruse. And then her going on by saying, I saw that sex tape of yours, and yowzer, you guys can't go 2 hours or even 2 days without doing it. And it's like, ew, you fucking nasty ass gross weirdo. I knew Brett was probably watching it, but Donna, that whole group, Joanne or Joan and Jonathan, ew, what did they sit around and just watch that sex tape? It is so fucking disgusting. Like, ew. An actual monster, like Betty said. Like, ugh, you're getting taken down, Donna. You are so fucking gross. Okay, so obviously I just found out what everyone meant by the fake relationship between Betty and Archie. So Veronica was in on it. Damn, did not expect that because, like, she played it so well. And also, when I heard fake relationship, I thought, like, Betty and Archie just decided to fake it after that came out. But actually, Veronica was in on it. Crazy, was not expecting that. But also, that's why Donna, because of course Psycho was following Betty, so Betty would go like a nightly ritual to the bunker because she knew Donna was following her, and she figured, oh, she'll find Jughead here. No. Instead of finding Jughead, she finds Betty and Archie in bed, and it's like, get out of here, you pervert, and she is just shook on her face. Like, she is just blown away shook. She was not expecting that. She was expecting to find Jughead because she thinks he's alive. But she found Betty and Archie because this is all a plan. Now, okay, Archie not feeling anything is a total lie. I'm sorry, that's a total lie. Archie, I know he feels something. I know Betty felt something, even though, lo and behold, it's revealed Jughead is alive. Wow, that was quick. I was not expecting them to show it this episode, but hey, he's alive. We will not be seeing him out in public, obviously, because he's still dead until he figures out this whole mystery and until they take down Donna and them, which, without confidence, like Betty said, mistakes are made. But, like, Betty and Archie, like, what the fuck? We're going about it this way. That's okay, because that makes sense about the forbidden showmance in the musical episode, because obviously Jughead can't come out, so therefore, the forbidden showmance, Betty and Archie. But, like, Archie felt something, like, they both did. Like, that kiss had passion. Like, I don't care. It had chemistry. Like, it just, they went back for more. It was more than just a, like, faking kiss. It was a kiss. But, like, Jughead revealed already? Wow, FP did such a convincing job. I literally thought, like, I felt like he had to be a part of the plan, but also it was just so real. Like, I really felt like he thought his son was dead. Like, I was really thinking he thought his son was dead. When in fact, he was playing a game the whole time, too. What, they're so good. But, like, literally, these stonies actually did try to kill him. Like, they actually tried to fucking bash his head in. But thankfully for the beanie, it cushioned the bash. So when they hit him thinking he's dead, he's not in fact dead. Whoo, bitches, you do not see what's coming. Oh my god, you're gonna get taken down so much and so fast and so good. I can't wait. Also, Betty knitted a new beanie for Jughead, which is so nice. And of course, Jug has his beanie back. You gotta have the beanie. Jug with his beanie. Iconic. When they burned it, it was like moment. It was like time stood still when they burned it. So it's only fitting that he has a new one. But, like, yeah, I am shocked. Like, FP played it so well. And literally, they tried to bash his brains in. Thankfully, this is why it further proves to me that something definitely real is going to happen between Betty and Archie, because it goes from Alice, who now knows the truth about Jughead being alive and all that, and the relationship being fake. She's like, did it worry you that something might spark between them? And Veronica's like, I trust Betty. I trust Archie. I trust Betty. And honestly, the thought never even crossed my mind. And then it goes right over to Betty texting Archie, thanks again for your help. Hope I wasn't a bad kisser, winky face. Honey. Oof. Barchie coming. And I'm ready. And now let's see what Archie texts back to Betty. Oh, he's smiling like a giddy schoolboy. They definitely felt something. Honey, what? He said, LOL, you were great. Happy to do that anytime. And now he's like, let me erase that anytime, because that probably doesn't sound good. Archie, your feelings are showing, dude. And she's watching him. Like, she's waiting to see what he types back. He just says, LOL, you are great. Damn, because he knew if he said that, it would sound like there's feelings. Because there is! wish this would have been recording because I literally just jumped up and started dancing because Betty replies back to Archie, blowing heart emoji and then night, and then he replies back blowing heart emoji and then night, and then he just smiles and kind of looks like, uh-oh, I'm questioning my feelings and I shouldn't be because I'm with Veronica and this should be fake, but clearly it's not. Oh my god, oh my god, I don't care, fake or not, this shit, they're feeling something, like, they're feeling something. We have never got these kind of textings, and no one is around, no one is gonna see them, so they're not planned, they're not just for this whole fake thing, they're actually saying it to each other, and he actually wanted to say, anytime, I'll kiss you, like he actually wanted to say it, but didn't, because that would show his feelings, which are for Betty, and Veronica, but they'll always be for Betty, sorry. And even Brett thinks Donna is fucking just losing it about this whole Jughead still being alive. Which, to be fair, yeah, she did notice 3 milkshakes. And to be fair, you guys did kill him, or try to kill him. And that could be attempted murder if he is still alive. Because you tried to kill him. And he's alive. So, but yeah, let's just continue watching Brett.
Take the weight. Forsyth's dead. We killed him. Ponytails obviously moved on. It's time you do the same.
Don't you ever tell me what to do.
In case you've forgotten, I'm the brains of this operation.
Oh, Brett's
We
gonna
still
crack
have a job
first.
to finish and a meddling girlfriend to pin it on.
Yes, sir.
And if you...
Dude, I think Betty is the least of Brett's problems of being afraid of anyone, because clearly he's afraid of Donna, and clearly she's very much in control of him, but like I said, Brett's gonna crack first. He is. Oh yeah, he's gonna tumble down quick. Yeah, he's weak. Sorry, but he is.
me again, you will go the way of Jonathan. May he rest in peace. And that's a fact.
What? Whoa. Wait, she says if you undermine me again, you will go the way of Jonathan. Rest in peace. That's a fact. So Jonathan, the one who smeared the blood, undermined Donna, and she killed him? Holy shit, this girl is really psycho. She's a serial killer. She's a murderer. No wonder Brett's afraid of her.
Yourselves. Because Donna Sweet is actually... Oh my god.
Who is she? Who is she? Who is she?
If this is true, this is our smoking gun. This is the final piece of the puzzle that we needed.
So Hermosa's good for something, but who is she?
I think I know how to take down these stonies once and for all.
Juggy is so cute. Like, who the fuck is Donna Sweet? I want to know now. Who the fuck is she? But, like, Hermosa, you came in handy, girl. Alright, I can like you for a second just because you helped the girl out being Veronica, and then you also helped out Archie, Betty, and Jughead in return because it helps them all out. But, like, who the fuck is actually Donna Sweet? And who is she connected to? Oh my god, this could be the actual ending to it all. She's probably related to a serial killer because she's literally a serial killer. I can't believe she killed. Now time to watch the preview for next episode, which is episode 16.
This is Leah Lewis. Don't miss a new episode of Nancy Drew coming up next on the CW.
Hey guys.
How they're gonna break.
Really dead. What is happening?
Don't worry, because I'm going to take you through it step by step. It's a time-tested genre, a locked room mystery.
There's a twist.
Riverdale.
Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh my god, that looks so good. Oh my god, that looks so good. Okay, so apparently Jughead is coming out of the woodwork. I guess that makes sense because I do kind of remember him being on the musical thing or like working behind the scenes or something. But oh my god. So Jonathan's not there because he's obviously dead. Donna killed him. But Joan, Brett, Mr. DuPont, of course, and Donna are there. And Jughead and Betty are going to have a little fun. It's time to release the truth once and for all. Ooh, I can't wait. Yay! So fucking excited because I need to know who Donna Sweet really is. I need to know the truth. Like, oh my god, it's so good. Like, you know one of them is gonna break. I feel like Brett's gonna be the first one to break. I know he is. Like, dude, he's just weak as fuck. Like, I'm sorry, he is. Donna's just a complete psychopath. I mean, she is. Oh my god, but I can't wait. We're finally getting to the truth of, like, everything. Not saying all at once. I'm just saying, like, we're gonna start finally having pieces of the puzzle. And ooh, this is something they did not expect. I mean, Donna believed he was still alive, but the others were like, no, dude. And, well, she was right. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, so excited for Barchie, for Jughead being back. I love Juggy, love him so much. I cannot wait for these stonies to be taken down. I hope Brett is the first one to crack, like I think he will be. Like, this is so good. Also, where the fuck is Johnson's body? Let's get that into the mix and stuff. But I hope you enjoyed my rant. Keep on believing in Barchie, because it's gonna happen for real. Yes, as of right now, Barchie is fake relationship, and Jughead's still alive. Archie and Veronica are still together. Betty and Jughead are still together, while Archie and Betty are faking this relationship. But unless the writers don't do us wrong, this could turn into something real, and I really hope it does. Please, we got a season 5 coming, dude. Let's get some Barchie in this mix for real and for a while. And then if you want to circle back around to Pughead and Archie, whatever, do your shit. I don't even care. I do care, but I'm kind of expecting it. But also not, because come on, dude. Just let's keep this Barchie train going. I truly believe this is going to turn into something real, and I hope they continue on with it and tell it in such a true way, and I'm just so excited for what's to come. And, like, I hope you enjoyed my rant. Do not give up on Barchie, even if it's fake right now and people can say what they want, but, like, we know it's real, and it's going to turn even more real. So, Barchie Nation, here to stay.